you are, YouTube. Do. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Hey, I think we might do a random ranking today. What do you say we go to my movie collection behind me and pick out 3 movies at random and then rank those movies based on whatever criteria we come up with? I'll rank them here in the video, but if you'd like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so. Let's get to picking some movies, and I think we're going to do it from over here. I feel like we had some good films that we don't see too often in these types of videos when we pulled from this side. So let's do that. This must be an area that I neglect quite regularly. So maybe we can find something pretty interesting. Oh gosh. Darn it, I gotta get rid of this one. I've seen it, but I just don't remember it. It's my wife's movie. I think it's about Jane Austen. Like a biopic on her or something like that. I think it was good. And then maybe it was like referencing what am I trying to say? What's that Jane Austen movie with Mr. Darcy? Pride and Prejudice. I think maybe it has a strong relationship to that. Okay, here we go. So, one of the worst movies in my entire collection, a movie that I consider getting rid of. I don't really cull the collection. I don't get rid of movies. I don't do that. I don't know. Unless I upgrade, I guess. I think I've done that before. But sometimes I keep the original that I had. But this is the worst movie in my collection that I can think of anyway. It's the one that usually pops into my head when that question comes up. And that is Blindness. This movie is so... what's the word? It's so bleak. Incredibly bleak that I just don't even know if I could ever watch it again. It's like showing how it's sort of like the end of the world sort of thing, and people are, I think, losing their sight literally, but then some people maybe aren't, and it's showing how like much people will take advantage of that and of other people, and it is just so bleak and sad. I mean, it's kind of like, you know, Walking Dead. Like, crank Walking Dead up to like a hard, bleak R. Like, you know, Walking Dead, you have people who are just trying to be good, nice, and live and survive, but then you have others who are just trying to take advantage of them in bad ways, and like, that is what this is, and I just... no, thank you. I have so seriously considered getting rid of this $2.22 film. Maybe someday. Next, we have a Broken Lizard movie here, Club Dread. This is a horror comedy. I really like Broken Lizard movies, and this one though, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like how I would rank them. You know, the weird thing is I think most people would put Super Troopers up high, number 1. I'm not that way. I'm not that guy. You know, I never saw Super Troopers 2. Yeah, for me, I like this one. I like Slammin' Salmon, and I like Beer Fest. Is there another one? I think there's another one that I like. Excuse me. Wasn't expecting that yawn. But anyway, man, is there another one? I don't know. Slammin' Salmon and Beer Fest and this, I think, are my favorites. This one here has Bill Paxton in it, so that's awesome. Also, I've noticed, at least in the past, whenever I pull this movie, I feel like my views are kind of high because I'm like showing, you know, here are the movies I got, and then this is always like I think this image pulls in clicks. I should just make this the image right there. Anyway, there's this. Good movie, funny. I'm trying to think of some quotes from it right now, and I'm having trouble doing that. My favorite quotes, I think, all come from Beer Fest. Even down to just a character going, sure. Just saying sure. Oh man, Beer Fest is good. Do I own Beer Fest? I thought I did. If not, I need to get it. Next, we have Chronicle. Now, this is a superhero movie told in sort of like a found footage sort of way. Who's in it? Was this made by Landis? I feel like John Landis or his son or something had something to do with this. Max Landis wrote the screenplay and story. Okay, but Michael B. Jordan, right? He's in this, and that Green Goblin character is also in it. But yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. I thought it had some great visuals, and I think it was pretty low budget, but it was very impressive, I thought. I did really like it. It's not something that I have. I don't even know if I've seen it more than once. But I remember liking it, but it didn't like pull me in, I guess, in a way that to where I'm wanting to rewatch it over and over again. I would like to see it again, but you know, I don't know. It's just getting harder and harder to rewatch movies. So that's just not something I do very often anymore, except for like holiday films. You know, Christmas movies, I'm watching those every year. But everything else, I mean, sometimes it's just hard to get another watch in. It's difficult to find the time. Very difficult. But how are we going to rank these right here? Dang, I'm not putting this one at number one. That's for sure. I consider getting this out of my entire collection. I think I already said that 4 times, but I'm saying it again. I think about getting rid of this one. I think about it. And then I think we're going to go with Chronicle, an enjoyable film from what I recall, and it looked very impressive for it being low budget. And then we're going to go Club Dread, Broken Lizard, very funny comedy troupe, and this is up there. This is probably 3 though for me. I know I'm missing some others. Man, I wonder if I like Beer Fest the most, or this Slam and Salmon. I don't know. Slam and Salmon, I can always think of quotes from that. Meat drapes. It's actually Metrodopolis. Meat drapes. Why doesn't it sound like that when I say it? Okay. Man, I miss Michael Clark Duncan so much. Lost him way too soon. Way too soon. Okay, so one more time. We got Club Dread, then Chronicle, then Blindness. My question to you is, have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.